Remember how fun episode 2 was? Well, that didn't last long. This is one of the most fascinatingly, uniquely boring episodes I've ever watched from any show. Nothing happens. It's all pointless. We start with Gira slowly monologuing about nothing. Ilya confronts him slowly, and then she escapes literally so slowly that I actually assumed she was trying to goad Sun into following her as like part of an ambush or something. Why else would she be so slow? Blake literally doesn't speak all episode. This whole scene was pointless. The people of Menagerie were already not on board with their plans of taking a bunch of civilians across the world to protect a school of training warriors as a show of how helpful the faunus can be for humans. You know, when you say it out loud, it really highlights how cruddy the writing for the White Fang plot really was. Give up your lives of comfort, go to war for humans to show them how subservient faunus are. That'll win humanity over. Honestly, all this boring scene is really here for is to have Gira word vomit a bunch of really boring exposition. He explains his stepping down from the White Fang and Sienna's taking over. I would say it's a good thing to have characters establish world-building elements and important history in universe. Too often, Rooster Teeth would trap world-building information in the various supplemental material, so I assume the scenes like this one with Gira and then later with Ozpin was an attempt to remedy this issue, but the way they go about it is just really poorly done. First, it's information that, in the long run, is pointless. By this point, Sienna is already dead. Knowing about ancient history between Sienna taking over after Gira is unimportant. It won't change our progression with Sienna as a character. She's exited the story. It doesn't change Blake's plot for the volume. It doesn't even really have anything to do with Gira's plan to throw the people of Menagerie at Haven's feet as security guards. This information, while neat to learn, I guess, is pointless. Second, it takes way too long, and it's shot super boringly, like we saw with Lionheart in episode 1. Too often, characters will stand stock still while the camera spins listlessly around them. Visually, this is super boring, making it even easier to zone out and ignore what Gira is even trying to say. It's not just Gira, it's Ozpin's info dumping about possessing Oscar. It's Vernal's teasing of Weiss about Atlas's soldiers. This episode is mind-numbing white noise. The best part of the episode? Vernal. I like her. I really wish she got to do a lot more for the one volume she gets to live in. I like her voice actress's performance. I like the way she carries herself. She could have been way more cool if they gave her more screen time. The worst part of the episode, the comedy, ugh. It's especially bad during the ranger scene. It's so basic, slapsticky, or just have Nora scream. Nora screaming is not a punchline. They linger on, quote-unquote, funny moments so long the joke just dies as you're waiting for something to happen. They try to use their garbage tone shifts as a punchline, and it's just, no, don't do that, obviously. It makes an already boring episode to sit through an excruciatingly annoying and cringy episode instead. This is the 9th episode on my list. 3 episodes in and the quality has been all over the place.
We like what you've got.
Say something inappropriate though.
So, what I'm doing is I'm going to be reviewing a new episode of RWBY every day for the month of October. There's a handy-dandy playlist of all the episodes in order, and a playlist from last year where I covered volumes 1 through 3. I hope you all have fun with the series. If you want to see the next episode a day early, consider becoming a patron. On that note, shout out to my $10 patrons. You're all amazing. Andrew, Valhalla Knight, Chamomile, Classy Critic, Noah Perkins, Sunny Shy, Jake, Amber, Hype Man, Isaiah, Scaring Crows, Not All That Evil, Holly, Boy Howdy Boy, Jacob, Ben Sketchbook, Rain, Omega Fighter, Trash, Wild Pilot, Josh, Twisty, Juan, Bunkin Duncan, Lycan99, Hoodie Angel, Ranger, Hut Mutt Butt, Cloudy Days, The Enigma, C1 Trooper, Sean, Primo Rune, Steve, and Overhypin'.